Hey guys, Justin here of Tech, and I'm very hopeful that you've already seen our unboxing video of this OPPO Find X2 Pro Lamborghini edition. If you haven't, just click the link on the upper right. Truly inspired by the Lamborghini Aventador SPJ Roadster, they've turned an elegant device into something that would definitely steal the attention from the room. While you probably wouldn't be able to purchase the device locally, we can still appreciate OPPO's craftsmanship when it comes to their special devices. So without further ado, here's our full review. In true Lamborghini nature, the recurring theme of the limited edition device is carbon fiber. Its back is made of a 4-layer carbon fiber texture covered in contoured glass to match the curves on a Lamborghini's body. While it may not have an additional effect on the device's aerodynamics, it makes the device easier to grip in both portrait and landscape modes. And just like the regular Find X2 Pro, it also has an IP68 rating. The rear camera module has also been changed and now sits in a hexagonal lens frame with gold accents, just like the Lamborghini insignia at the bottom of the device. OPPO has included a special case in the box made of microfiber leather in bronze and black carbon fiber. At the front sits a 6.7-inch Quad HD Plus OLED display that curves aggressively on the sides. It's protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 6 with the front camera housed in a punch hole module on the upper left corner of the device. On the left side, you'll find the volume rocker, while the gold-accented power button is located on the right. Up top are 2 antenna bands and a noise-canceling mic. Meanwhile, the SIM tray, USB Type-C port, and speaker grill are all at the bottom. If OPPO's goal was to make people drool in envy, then they've definitely achieved it. Everything about this device, including the curvature on the body, reshaped camera module, and gold accents, scream elegance. Now focusing on display, the OPPO Find X2 Pro features one of the best displays on 2020's flagship smartphones. Measuring 6.7 inches, the OLED display can output 10-bit colors, has a Quad HD Plus resolution, run at 120Hz natively, and a touch response rate of 240Hz. It's color accurate as well, covering 100% of the P3 gamut. With a pixel density of 513 pixels per inch, images shown are incredibly sharp and colors are vibrant enough without seeming too harsh. Like other OLED displays, blacks are deep and viewing angles are decent. Do note, however, that running the device at 1440p and 120Hz does deplete the battery quickly. To remedy this, we recommend turning down the resolution to 1080p if you want to keep the high refresh rate. You can also find on its display the on-screen fingerprint scanner. The front camera is housed in a punch hole module located on the upper left corner of the device. In our opinion, for a large display, this is the best placement for the selfie camera as it doesn't impede anything when viewing content in landscape view. Audio-wise, the OPPO Find X2 Pro Lamborghini Edition comes with one of the best stereo speakers on a smartphone. The sounds are incredibly detailed with a balanced signature. At maximum volume, the highs are well tamed and the bass doesn't get distorted. Speaking of volume, they're also a tad bit louder than your typical smartphone. And did I mention that it also comes with a limited Lamborghini edition pair of Enco-free true wireless earbuds? The audio quality from the earbuds was above average, and the person on the other end of the call was able to hear my voice clearly. So the OPPO Find X2 Pro Lamborghini Edition runs on ColorOS 7.1 with a special supercar theme laid on top. It looks cool as the icons have sharp outlines and angles to show off the beauty of technology and power. However, it's gonna take some getting used to if you're not into fancy themes or launchers. But if you don't like it, there's always the option to use the standard theme in the settings. As you can see, it has an app drawer option and it comes with several OPPO apps pre-installed, including the Clone Phone app, GameSpace, OPPO Relax, Soloop, and the Phone Manager. Other pre-installed apps include Office Suite, Netflix, and your typical Google apps. There are 3 navigation modes available: swipe gestures from both sides, virtual buttons, and swipe up gestures. You can also go back to the familiar buttons if that's what you prefer. Under the hood, the OPPO Find X2 Pro Lamborghini Edition runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset paired with an Adreno 650 GPU, 12GB of RAM, and 512GB of UFS 3.0 storage. We ran the device through our standard benchmarks and got the following results. So like the regular OPPO Find X2 Pro, the Lamborghini Edition is an excellent performer. It's capable of running the most demanding tasks and games, and in our Antutu testing, it was able to score 600,000 plus points, which is among the highest scoring devices we tested. Quickly on security, you can unlock the device via Face Unlock and its in-display fingerprint scanner. Without a doubt, both work snappy and reliable. As for connectivity, unlike the regular Find X2 Pro, the Lamborghini Edition only has a single SIM slot. It does, however, keep all its features including 5G connectivity, Bluetooth 5.1, Wi-Fi 6, and GPS tracking. The usual connectivity features such as calls and texts, data and Wi-Fi reception, as well as location services worked flawlessly. That being said, sadly, I wasn't able to test out its 5G capabilities as my area doesn't support it yet. When it comes to battery, the OPPO Find X2 Pro Lamborghini Edition is powered by two 2,130 mAh batteries for a total of 4,260 mAh. Since nothing else changed, we can expect similar results to the original version. It lasted 9 hours and 3 minutes under 60Hz or 7 hours and 28 minutes under 120Hz for the PC Mark's battery test. For our standard video loop test, it yielded a total of 19 hours and 45 minutes. Charging the device took only 40 minutes thanks to its 65-watt Super VOOC 2.0 flash charge support. But sadly, it doesn't support wireless charging. Talk about cameras. The camera specs of the Lamborghini Edition and standard Find X2 Pro are identical. As a refresher, it comes with a 48-megapixel Sony IMX689 sensor as its primary shooter, a 48-megapixel Sony IMX586 ultra-wide sensor, and a 13-megapixel periscope telephoto lens that's capable of up to 5 times optical zoom. Meanwhile, on its notch is a 32-megapixel front shooter. Perhaps the most interesting camera in the Find X2 Pro setup is the periscope lens. It can optically zoom up to 5 times with an option to digitally crop in up to 10 times. Using the periscope lens is incredibly easy too, as it wasn't shaky, it's able to focus well and can capture a lot of detail even when digitally zoomed in. Additionally, you can shoot in RAW format too if that fancies you. As for videos, users can capture up to 4K at 60 frames per second. While stabilization and quality were great at 4K, we found that using the Super Steady mode is better overall. The videos still come out detailed with more stability while taking up less space. Okay, so we've always found the OPPO Find X2 Pro to be a solid contender in the premium flagship market. It offers users impressive performance, amazing display, great camera quality, and good battery life, which are the most important aspects of a smartphone. While it did fetch a hefty price of 65,990 pesos, it was easy to justify since it's a no-compromise device. That being said, the Lamborghini Edition is more expensive, costing 12,999 yuan or around 91,000 pesos. Thankfully, OPPO has always been successful with its limited edition devices, just like the original Find X Lamborghini Edition and the Reno Ace Gundam Edition. This iteration is no different as the collaboration has captured both brands' theme tastefully. However, with the additional 50% price tag, you must really be a fan of both companies to justify the purchase. And that's it for this video. How about you? What do you think of this OPPO Find X2 Pro Lamborghini Edition? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this is Justin, and don't forget to wash your hands and stay at home.